See that sign there? It's for a movie crew parking. I think they're shooting some Last of Us 2 around here. We got updates. We got updates. So I entered that 5K race with a goal time of 25 minutes. I was 2 minutes off. Yeah, about 2 minutes off. And whatever, that's racing. I hadn't raced for 2 years. And really, I only was able to get in 25 training runs. So, not the result I wanted, but I definitely built up a solid base to continue some heavy training, and that's what I'm doing. So I am 5 weeks into a 16-week training block right now, and it has me running 4 times a week, which isn't crazy. And yeah, so far so good. I haven't really focused much on training in the past. I just made sure I kept my fitness level really high and sort of just dialed in what I needed to when I needed to. And it worked. And I was younger. I was in my early 40s, so not bad at all. But this time definitely on a plan, and it's quite something. Yeah, I ain't letting you go, you piece of shit. The amount of fucking semis around this area, just fucking mind-boggling. Yeah, anyway, so my training week starts on Saturdays. So I got a long run, no more than 10K on Saturdays. Long and slow, like easy. And Sunday's a break. Mondays between 5 and 6, really easy again too. And then Tuesday is a break. And then Wednesday is when the meat and potatoes happen. And this area here too, this hill comes into play. So Wednesdays I'm planned or scheduled to do intervals. So for example, last Wednesday I did 6 400-meter repeats, and basically I'm supposed to run those almost as hard as I can, take a 90-second break, and repeat. And alternating weeks, because to avoid injury, you're really not supposed to do interval training back to back. Oh, look at these longhorn cow things. Huh. You're not supposed to do a lot of interval training unless you've got good base or you're young. So the alternative is doing hill repeats. This person in the white vehicle doesn't live here. They're handing out flyers. So yeah, so you do hill repeats, and that hill that I showed you that we just went down, it's off there in the distance. Basically, I will run to that for a warm-up or get dropped off and then run up and down this road, which also is where I happen to do my 400-meter repeats, because it's straight and it's north-south, so I'm not really affected by wind, and I just bullet up and down here. But for hill repeats, I use that hill there, and I go to the base, and then I run up it as hard as I can, or for 8 seconds, whichever comes first. And then I walk down gently. You don't run down because that fatigues the legs. And then I turn around and I rip up that hill again. And I do that, I think about 6 to 10 times. Depends where I'm at with the training. And for 8 seconds. So you do that alternating with interval training. That way you avoid injuring yourself, because when you're doing 400 and 800-meter sprints, there's a tendency to really wear down the muscles and hurt yourself. And that's Wednesdays. Thursdays I'm off. Friday, which was today, it's typically 2 kilometer warm up with 3 kilometers of tempo pace. So something like, I don't know, 25% less effort than my race pace would be at. And that's Fridays, and then I'm back to Saturdays. So it's a lot. It's a lot, but I seem to respond well to it so far. Coming down here and doing my 400s is nice because it's close. I don't want to go to a track, so I can get Sherry to drop me off down here, or drive my car and just park it. There's lots of places to park it. That's not intrusive. And I do my repeats and then I go home. There you go. So that's where my running's at. I'm so stoked to get back into it this deep. I'm really seeing the results of it. I'm really seeing those, and I'm feeling really good. I went from 148 pounds to I'm 140 on the dot right now. So that's awesome. And I've lost a half an inch off my waist, which is really the goal, because I do a bit of weight training as well. Nothing crazy, just some 20-pound dumbbells. So if I get a little weight in me, that's fine. It's just the inches off my waist, which is a good sign of fitness and stuff. So there you go. And I've cut back to 2 beer. I think I mentioned this before. 2 beer a week only, because shit, does it ever affect my sleep? So you can wear all these devices to measure your sleep at night, and I wear a Garmin watch that will track my sleep overnight. And typically I get, on average, 82 out of 100 sleep score, with an average sleep duration of about 7 hours and 20 minutes. If I have a beer, or on the days I've had beer, so today I've had 1 beer, my sleep score will tank. It'll go down to like 50, 56 or 50 out of 100. And I'll get I'll sleep. I'll have long enough duration, but I won't have deep sleep and I won't have REM. And this isn't just a casual metric either. This is after weeks and weeks, months, 3 months that I've been monitoring my sleep with my new watch. And yeah, it's crazy, man. 1 beer and I'm done for. It's fucked up. So yeah, limiting myself to 2 beer on my weekends. That's the plan. And that's a big reason why I dropped so much weight. I mean, obviously, if you want to lose weight, you make sure you engage in at least 40 minutes of physical activity every day, and you burn more calories than you consume. That's that. That's how you do that. There you go. What else? that's it. We're at the end of March. My pretty firm on my retirement date of June 11th. And again, I'm not excited about it yet. I'll get excited when everything's in motion and I'm not at work and my paying myself is set up and I'm satisfied with my plan. Then I'll get excited. But not then, not until then. This little war going on, thanks to Donald Trump and his little army that have taken it upon themselves to start a big war against Iran and just put the world economy further in the shitter, isn't really helping with my excitedness to retire, because all my holdings, so to speak, my accounts have taken a hit. So that sucks balls. So it would be nice if he just passes away from natural causes or not. That would really help out the world. And I know it's the devil, you know. That's what people always say. You could have someone worse than him in the seat of power. I'm like, no. This guy's as fucking bad as it gets, man. Outside of the 30s and 40s, when you had real dictators running countries, fucking around. Yeah. And on top of all that, he's a sex offender and a predator of children. That's the most mind-blowing thing. The President of the United States was a sodomizer of children. I know that's graphic, and I know a lot of you that watch this are American, and sorry, but that guy is unhinged and he needs to fucking go. End of story. So yes, while the war is going on, finances are up and down. I'll be fine. I'll be fine to retire when I want, but it's not going to be pretty. There you go. And it's about 12 degrees, and I thought, fuck, it's time to get the Moto Guzzi out for a little rip. Make a video, say hi to everybody. Hi, hi. And that's it. There's still a bite in the air, though. But once I retire, what are you doing, pal? I'm right behind you. Like, what are you doing? Okay, thank you. You weren't holding me up. I was enjoying my ride. And anyway, yeah, I was thinking, fuck winter. I would love to live somewhere warm for 4 months of the year, from like December to April. Really would. Obviously I can't until Carrie's done. I'd sure like to. Maybe that's in the future. Anywho, what else have I got for you? Nothing. Really nothing. I hope everybody's coming out of winter okay. You got exciting plans for the summer. You didn't get too affected by seasonal depression, because that's a fucking real thing. It's a real thing for me. And I would say the only benefit of working at 3 in the morning and being done at 8 or 11:30 is you get lots of daylight. It might not be sunlight, but you get lots of daylight, which definitely helps the old noodle. So yeah, there you go. Oh, we almost had another flood since I made my last video. We got some atmospheric rivers, also known as heavy rain, for a couple days, and everybody knee jerks now because there's been floods down here. Historically, nothing new, but in the consciousness of people on the flats here, it's right there. And our homeless problem continues to grow here in Abbotsford. We have these park and rides near the exits and on-ramps of the overpasses throughout the city, and they've turned into park and lives. Not just park and rides, park and lives. And the other day we had a homicide, and then someone set fire to one of the campers there. I'm pretty sure it's related. And then yesterday, the emergency response team, SWAT, known in the United States, SWAT showed up to arrest the murderer, alleged. Never understood that terminology. Alleged. Even when it's fucking clear, crystal clear that the person did the deed, the media still has to refer to it as alleged. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. So they rolled on to the park and live area and probably met no resistance. Took the murderer into custody. There they go. Okay, is this fucker gonna actually turn in front of me? No. Well, that's cute. That's cute. This fucking cunt did, though. Okay, that's it. That's it for me, unless something groovy happens on the way home. I've had a few people who are now in retirement reach out to me to ask about YouTube and how to make videos and how to cut videos, edit them, whatever. And I made a video specifically about this in the past, explaining my experience. And just, I have these people that are retired and they think that they've got what it takes to make these videos and generate an income. And I have to tell them, and it's just last week, listen, you are not ever going to make money on YouTube. It's a saturated platform. Unless you have something super, super specific that you can talk about, and you have that very, very unique on-screen personality and charisma, you are not ever going to get a subscriber base that's going to pay for your livelihood. It's just not going to happen. End of story. I've been doing this for years, and I know I don't have anything that really would cause people to flock to me and subscribe in numbers that would generate an income. You need at least 30,000 subscribers. And with YouTube, you have to sign up in order to subscribe. And if you don't sign up, you can watch YouTube all you want. You don't need a membership or anything or to sign up to watch videos. But if you want to comment or subscribe to a channel, you have to sign up. And a lot of people don't do that. And it's a crazy high percentage of people who watch videos. It's something like 70% aren't subscribed. And that's okay if you've got, 7 million subscribers. That's still a absolute crazy amount of generated income. But yeah, it's so hard these days. And YouTube always changes their requirements to monetize your channel. It's gotten less difficult over the years, but it's still crazy difficult. So anyways, when people reach out and ask for my advice, I just tell them, do it for every reason you can think of other than getting paid to make those videos. Mental health, getting things off your chest, boredom, hobby, learn how to video, learn equipment, learn how to edit video, do everything you can except for anticipate getting paid. Where are you going there, dum-dum? Yeah, do everything you can. That's great. I love it. That's why I do it. Just like to babble and get things off my chest and learn. Just learn how to make fucking videos and learn how to edit them. And that's all I need. You think you're gonna make money? You're not. And it's funny. I ask people, hey, well, what are you on? Are you on a Mac or a PC? Oh, a PC. Well, you got a video editing software on that? That's always met with silence. Well, you're gonna have to find one, and the good ones are paid for. So unless you know how to pirate software, you're gonna have to pay for it. Oh, yeah, right away. Their dream is sunk. If you're on a Mac comes with iMovie, has for years, and you can edit very easily on iMovie on any Mac, and it's free and it's easy to use. So, surprisingly, most people that ask me about YouTube are on PCs, a non-creative sort of platform, if you will. Okay, that's enough. Thanks for watching. I'm cold. Bye.